key. All right, step 2. I'm all set and I'm ready to go. I pick the bow up, I pull it back. And we always wind up, pick the bow, pull the bow, and our shoulders are all stiff and tense. I just pause here for a second. Just take the pressure out of my shoulders. Any recurves in here? Recurves, don't do that, okay? You need to be in position when you pull back. You don't want to be moving your shoulders around at full draw. I'm talking compound language right now, okay? So that's the only thing that recurve you don't want, right? The rest of it applies, okay? So I'll settle, I get the bow kind of level with the target line, and at this point, I'm not touching my anchor. I'm about 2 inches away. I can feel the weight between me and the bow, and I can tell whether if it feels straight or not. Does it feel right? And I do a little glance up to my level. It's level. I go, okay, all right, I'm ready to go. All right, 3, this is the important one. I put the pin on the target first. I just look past everything, put the pin on the bullseye first, then I move the peep in front of my eyeball, like that. When I move the peep in front of my eyeball, I'm setting my body, my accuracy, I'm setting my body up to the target, then I'm putting the bow up to me. So that way I can control my consistency. All too often people draw, march their feet, get set, and then one shot is unsteady, the next shot's kind of okay, this one works fine. Everyone in here has seen this at least once. When that one time spontaneously, you pulled your bow back and you looked through the sight and it was dead still. And you're like, oh my God, there it is, right? And then you shoot it and then move on to the next arrow. The reason that it was dead still is you got everything right in that moment. Body pliability, right? The strength between you and the bow, all of those various things. You got it correct that one time. So the next time that happens in a practice session, pause for a second and go, what's going on here? Why does this feel right? Why is the pin steady? What can I feel? What am I doing right? Everybody tries really hard to get down to the bottom of what they're doing wrong. The last thing you want to do is study what you're doing wrong, right? Figure out what's causing all those X's and study that a little bit more, and you're going to get a little bit closer to it, right? We don't really want to know and be super accurate with how we're making our mistakes. We want to figure out what's right, and how can we build on that, and that's going to get you there faster, right? And then the last one is you're going to move your attention to follow through. We're at full draw, the sight's in the middle, it's stable, and now you look at your sight pin, and we all know the minute you look at your sight pin on the target, that first look, you know whether if it's going to go in or not. But are you disciplined enough to just go on and let it down right now instead of 15 seconds from now, right? So when you take that look, that first look through and you go, okay, it's stable, so everything's okay. If you take that first look and it's moving, it's bouncing, it's way over here and you have to struggle it back, right? You know that you made a mistake in the setup of that shot, and most shots are missed before you ever pull the bow back because you made the mistake setting everything up, getting the pressure right, getting the bow up to you, and your sight pin will immediately tell you whether if you have it right or not. If it's stable and looks calm and the movement pattern is normal for you, right? Some people's patterns will be bigger than others, right? But you know what's right for you right now, okay? All right, then you move your attention to follow through. When I am crazy nervous, when I have that one shot that I really have to make, that one that for whatever reason's hard, and it's not always the first arrow of the game, it's not always the last arrow. I might be somewhere in the 7th end, and I pull my bow back, and it's just, zzz, oh, man, what's going on? I let down. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. No, it's still a little crazy. And you know, I had a 0x round yesterday. It was just kind of rough, but I focus on the follow through. The reason that I focus on the follow through and I try really hard to just model and have everything like this, Because if the last instruction that I give myself is the fullest extension of follow through, my brain, because I already know how to shoot, everybody in here already knows how to shoot an arrow, right? Your brain will line up all of those steps that you've practiced thousands of times. Your brain will line all that up and you're more likely to get a good shot if you go 100% all the way through to the end, right? Okay. So the follow through arguably is the most important step because that is the ultimate completion of the shot. If you focus on aiming, you might get that. If you focus on the release, that'll suddenly become hard and not really want to work. But if you focus on the end, all the steps leading up to that will work because you've done repetitious training to make that work, okay? So